Morning. Good morning. Hello, hello, hello. So I am driving. Um, I pray that you guys can hear me and hear me clearly. Testing, testing. Okay. So I'm not going to wait on anybody to come into the room. I'm sure many of you guys see even for the replay gang, I see, hey, twin, how are you? I see, I'm sure you guys see, hey, positive pusher, 2 days in a row. Yeah, I was not even coming on today. And then I got word about somebody's community wall. And then I went to see the community wall. And I was just like, yeah, we're not going to do this. So let me say this. From the very moment that I came on to YouTube, and I'm sorry if y'all hear the background noise. If it's too loud, let me know and I'll pull, because I definitely want to say this and get this out of the way. When I came to YouTube, I came with some things set aside for myself that I would be kind of consistent about. One of them was transparency. My page is all about transparency. I'm a firm believer that nothing with God is wasted. And I really don't care what anybody thinks about my relationship with God and I'm confident enough in it that I know if I was to leave here today, I'll be in heaven. So I'm good. Um, the uh, basis of my channel is transparency, um, awareness, disseminating information. Forgive me if I don't speak to everybody that comes in. Hey, pretty saucy savage, thank you for coming in. Thank you, positive pusher, Tony the twin. Thank you. Those in the skybox, I thank you. I did the. I'm not sure if you can even see the name content creator on there. I purposely did not share the name of the person whose community wall is on, but I did leave a message under S. Hutchison's page to contact me via Instagram. And I DM'd her on Instagram, so I asked her to check it. Because, yeah, so here's what we're not going to do. We're not going to pill shame people for having to take medication if necessary. We're not going to shame people that really are dealing with mental or neurological disorders. I don't get down like that. I will not be played with like that. And it only takes what I really want to say, like I really want to cuss, but I'm not gonna cuss. But it only takes a mental MF to even do some stupid stuff like that. As a culture, we are so far behind, and it's a lot. Yeah, slavery played a part. Yes, Jim Crow played a part. But right now, some of this stuff that's going on, we're doing it to ourselves. Some of the things that we're experiencing, we're doing it to ourselves. We are determined as a people to self freaking implode. And so, where you think there's going to be this big apocalypse or race war, what's going to end up happening, and what I'm sure most who don't care for Black people are hoping for, is we're going to wipe each other out. I've never in my life witnessed a group of people. And when I say this group of people, I'm not putting a blanket on anybody. If the shoe fits, put it on. If it don't fit, don't worry about it. Go on. Like, amen it, share it, whatever. But I've never in my life seen a group of people, and I'm talking online and offline, that are just not willing to accept that we are not perfect. We are not perfect. We all have flaws. We all have experienced our share of traumatic moments in life. And if you hadn't, just hold on. It's coming. Trust me. It rains on the just as well as the unjust. So just hold on. It's coming. You'll get your day. But to sit here and try to make fun of somebody talking about I need to do a live on mental health. No, how about you go listen to that live? Because that live was very informative and it was a great live and it had a great message. And I don't care whatever the motive behind that live was. I don't care about the parts or something that I may or may not know. What I do know is in that live, there was a conversation had about secrets and carrying the burdens of secrets. In the Black culture, we're the only culture that die with folks' secrets, letting stuff pass on generation to generation to generation, not trying to repair or fix anything. And it's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. And so, yes, I raise awareness. NAMI, the National Agency for Mental Illness, is a great place to start. I'll make sure I put the link in the description box if you want to learn about the different type of mental illnesses. Mental illness is not something that a person chooses. It means that there are some the fluids, the dopamine, the serotonin, the neurotransmitter, the synapses, things aren't firing properly. Chemicals aren't flowing properly. It's nothing to make fun of somebody about. It's nothing to be all lighthearted about. I have a friend who, to this day, is just now getting help that she needed 20 something years ago. Why? Because the church said, we're going to pray this away. This is some demons. No, it's bipolar schizophrenia. Accept it, continue to pray, and take the medication that the doctor has given you for it. Like this mess, I don't take kindly to those type of posts. And truthfully, I wouldn't have even known about the post had it not been shared with me, because I don't go back to hear what someone is saying or look to see if I don't care. I don't care. When I genuinely say I come to YouTube to share my experiences, share my knowledge, share the things that I'm learning with the hopes that somebody else will learn, to share the things that I've gone through, I've experienced, with the hopes that somebody doesn't feel alone going through it. That's me. And I'm not ashamed. Anything I share on here, literally, if you listen to I have a whole video about mental health, several of them. Do I need to re-premiere them again? Since there's new people that didn't know me back in May when I started my channel. I'm an adult with ADHD. Oh, no, I'm not ashamed. Shit, I didn't get diagnosed until I was an adult, which had I gotten diagnosed as a child, I probably would be a lot further along in life as an adult. But it took my kids getting the diagnosis, and not even the oldest one. The oldest one got it at 7 years old, And because my grandmama said that is a white man's disease, she don't have that. And her black pediatrician told me, no, she does not have that because she would be touching different things. She would be very, very hyper. When in fact, my child did have it. And I didn't get help for her until the 10th grade after I got help for myself, because I'm looking at the fact that now my son, the teacher's saying he's a great kid, can't focus, but very respectful. That was the thing that made me say, wait, did they get this from me? Because I knew some of the things that I was feeling, only to find out that I got it from my biological father, a man who I didn't meet until I was 19 years old. I'm not ashamed. Not ashamed of that. It's life. I didn't pick and choose my life. I didn't pick and choose my parents. I didn't pick and choose to have ADHD, not to have ADHD. I didn't pick and choose to be. I did not pick and choose to even deal with depression. I was a person that said a person who commits suicide is selfish. Is selfish. It wasn't until I went through my own state of depression that I realized it's not selfish. When someone does that, they really think that they're relinquishing the world of the burden of them, when in fact they aren't a burden. But there's no amount of love, there's no amount of attention that you can give to a person who has made up in their mind that they want to take their life. They have to have an inkling, a spark. It doesn't have to be big, of will to live. And if they don't have that, then no one can force that. But I don't appreciate using my picture, my anything with mental illness as if it's a joke, because it's not a joke. I'll tell my story screaming from the rooftops, but it's not a joke. There's too many women out here suffering right now. I have a child in my home right now because his mother wanted to take her life. So when it comes to mental illness, that's where I draw the line. I'm not gonna play those games. I'm not gonna go back and forth with anybody. I honestly think that is totally petty. But to anybody out here that is dealing with a mental illness, baby, stand in you. Be you. Be your best self. Work towards being your best self. Work towards making your family your priority. Work towards living your best life. Don't be tormented by the demons on this earth that choose to make fun of something so serious. And the truth is those type of people that make me feel like something is mentally wrong with them. Because anybody with a healthy, decent mind and knowledge, because we perish for lack of knowledge. But I'm not good with that. We're not gonna peel shame. We're not gonna and not with my name on it. Now you can do whatever you want to do with somebody else's name on it, but every time my name is put on it, when it comes to something like that, oh, I'm going to talk about it, because all you're doing is giving me a platform to spread what I want to spread anyway, and that is awareness and how this is actually hurting and eating up the Black community. How majority of the Black African American males in jail are 50% undiagnosed ADHD, along with some other diagnoses. But because we're Black, we don't get the same medical treatment as our counterparts. So when they go with certain issues, they get treated a little differently. When our kids have impulsive issues, they're considered bad. And you can't beat ADHD out of a child. Trust me, my mother tried. And so that's all I have to say. I put the I intentionally put the picture as my thumbnail. Um Again, I'm unapologetically me. Transparency is who I am. I came to YouTube transparent. I'm going to stay transparent. How you choose to deal with my transparency is on you. It's on you. Because truthfully, if my name hadn't have been up with the comment, because it could have been, what do you call it, edited out, but it was very intentional. And so to that, I say, grow up, because I'm certain there's someone in your family that's battling mental illness. And I would hate for your karma to be someone in your family battling mental illness you didn't know they take their life. And you got all this mess that you've put out on YouTube and put into the air. And so for any responses, I'm not responding to them. I said what I needed to say. If there's anything that anybody needs to know about me, I've been a content creator since May 10th. I have been nothing but transparent since I've been on here. Go through the videos, watch them, listen, learn. That's if you want to know me. If not, fine. Just leave, in the words of Michael Jackson, leave me alone. Okay? Now, how Miss Hutchinson handles this is on her. Um, Her response to it is on her. I've said what I needed to say, and I don't agree with um, taking those type of things and using it as content, especially when so many people are suffering more so now than ever because of this daggone virus, because of being stuck in the house, because of anxiety, dealing with getting a vaccine or not. Just so much going on right now. And ain't nothing entertaining. And I said, ain't nothing entertaining about mental illness. It's real. It gets people killed. And so I don't see it as a joke. To those of you that consider me a friend or an associate, or I don't worry about what people say. Like, I promise you I don't. If I did, I wouldn't say it. But y'all, Google me. This is nothing that I hadn't said at the Capitol in front of legislature when it comes to mental health, when it comes to the Black community. That's nothing I've not said at our state capitol about mental health, about the Black community. Like, my ultimate goal, the reason why I made sure that we came back to a predominantly Black neighborhood was to be able to import into the children in this neighborhood and to give them some life, some hope. They can see my husband, somebody who grew up right here, that went to college and went on to get a job. They can see a difference. And so, yeah, um, I'm good. Y'all don't worry about me when it comes to uh, somebody liking me or not. Like I said yesterday, content creators are are my coworkers. For those that I don't talk to outside of YouTube, and yes, I do talk to some people outside of YouTube. Um, and I know how to be cordial, but I'm also not gonna be anybody's punching bag. I'm just not. I don't like bullies. I don't take well to them. I don't take well to all that screaming, yelling, and trying to get a point across and calling somebody uh, ugly and all that type of stuff. No, I don't. Like I said yesterday, if I can't build you up, I'm not going to tear you down. If I can't add to it, I'm not going to take anything away from it. Good morning, Tim Bells. Thank you for coming in. And so that's all I got this morning. Like I've actually made it home. My plan was to sit in front of the computer and get some things taken care of and possibly go live. I am going to sit in front of the computer and get some things taken care of, but I'm not going to go live again. Um, I just know that I'm not the one. So back up, stand down, whatever language you need. I'm saying, leave me alone. Leave me alone. And if you want to know more about me, any mental health issues I may have, any neurological issues that I may have, and yes, I do have them. I had 2 brain surgeries, and immediately after the second one, went and started taking care of my mother. Did not do therapy. Yes, I get brain fogs. Yes, I have times when my words sometimes come out totally wrong, or where my mind puts 2 words together. Yes, I have anxiety, high anxiety, but I guarantee you, you couldn't have walked a mile in my shoes as a child, let alone an adult. Hey, Rainbow, I missed you. I miss you too. I'm okay. I pray you're well. And so, yeah, that's that's really all I got. Like, back up, stand down. Wasn't even thinking about you. Actually, starting to feel sorry for you. And so that's all I have to say. Again, um, this is how you know when you're um steady on the course that you're supposed to be on, because distractions will come your way. And I am really getting to a place of I don't care. And a place of I don't care isn't good for me. Um, because then I don't watch my words. Um, I don't always say the right thing, but I really don't care what anyone has to say about me. And that's just the truth. Um, I don't. I believe in empowering, uplifting, inspiring, um, disseminating information to my community, because if somebody doesn't take that task, we will continue to be behind the ball. And so that's all I got this morning. Want to encourage you, all of you, whoever listens, replay currently here. Again, thank you, Positive Pusher, Pretty Saucy, Tim Bells, Rain Bell, Twin, Tony. Thank you. Um, I love you too, Positive Pusher, and I mean it. And I still have 4 more women that I'm going to do today. And I said I'll do. My plan is to do 5 women a day for the remainder of this month. I hope I can keep that commitment. But yes, thank you guys for taking this time to listen to me on the replay. Thank you guys for taking the time to listen to me. If you have not, please hit the thumbs up on this video. Y'all, be mindful of the things that you say and the things that you laugh at and the things that people try to twist to fit their agenda, to fit their narrative. Just be mindful. Guard your ears, your eyes, and be cordial to one another. I encourage you to do something positive today, be it a smile, a nice comment, something. But yeah, I'm about to go. I've said what I needed to say. Those that didn't catch it can catch it on the replay. Um, I can be about that life. I'm just not about that life. And I can't stress that enough. Um, it is what it is. So yeah, I love you guys. Sending lots of love, joy, peace, and blessings your way. Remember, you are responsible for your happiness. No one can make you happy but you. Enjoy your day. Bye, guys.